This is your morning jolt, and the street's back on the road yet again, and that means I'm in a hotel room, this time in a hotel room in Boston, not San Francisco. More on that in a second. I have three things you need to know to get your market day started right. Trump-Kim meeting. I mean, we're getting some positive headlines. We pretty much got those headlines positive throughout the night. Trump is talking about how the North Korean coast would be great for condos and hotels. Investors are shrugging it off. The market made a slight move up and then made a slight move down. I know it's not rocket science, but that's what happened. I think the market's very worried about the outcome of the Fed meeting later in the week, so it's shrugging off this epic hashtag Trump-Kim meeting. I'm sure more to come on that. What else we got? We got the At&T Time Warner decision, 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock. This thing is going to hit the wires maybe a little bit later. TheStreet's Chris Noelter and David Hatch will be all over in D.C. David Hatch is our regulatory writer for our sister publication, The Deal, and Chris Noelter also writes for The Deal, but also TheStreet. Phenomenal analysis on the way. But this outcome of this by U.S. District Court Judge Leon will probably usher in a whole new era in M&A, and you're worried about how Cigna's deal for Express Scripts might play out off of this, how Amazon's push into healthcare might play out. So this is a big decision, and it's probably going to prove very market moving. Last up, speaking of markets, great staff from my friends at Bespoke Investment Research. They're out there on Twitter, always lighting it up. All sectors, I'm reading off the paper, all sectors of the S&P 500 are above their 50-day moving average. So investors are clearly positioned bullish in the Fed meeting. They might get their heads ripped off. They need to be appreciating risk a little bit more. And what we're doing here, lastly, we will leave you with this. What are we doing in Boston? The Street is the exclusive media partner for Stifel's annual institutional investor conference. 300 companies presenting over 3 days. This thing is an absolute beast. And over 2,000 attendees. Now we have interviews with CEO Ron Krasuski. I think I got his name right. Phenomenal insight as always. So we'll be talking to him, a host of other interviews, and we'll be on the ground all day. Perfect timing, because Stifel's a major player in the M&A market and investment banking, so we got to get their insights, especially off the At&T Time Warner decision. And shout out to Larry Kudlow. Hope you're feeling good after your mild heart attack. Definitely don't want to see news like that. Be sure to sign up for The Street's Morning Jolt, www.thestreet.com/newsletters. See you guys soon.